everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we continued working on learning how to be a leatherworker. Today we're doing much of the same. We're taking on our level 15 leatherworker quest, which will be the last one we take care of for the time being. Now, between episodes, I went ahead and I marked off, I think, most of the materials that I will need from... I should have all the materials that I need from Limzolo for future crafting through level 15. What I specifically counted was 11 bronze ingots, 14 bronze rivets, 2 coral butterflies, 6 iron ingots, 2 iron rivets, 2 princess trouts, 13 straw, and 4 white coral. It is possible I've miscounted somewhere, so I may have to actually go back for another trip, but if I end up having to do that, I will be extra sure to be very diligent in my counting. Alright then, with that, let's go ahead and get started on today's leatherworking quest. Hello, Jiva. Guildmaster Jiva requires your assistance due to an unexpected an unanticipated setback. Ah, Satora, you couldn't have come at a better time. We urgently need someone to craft a pair of hard leather caligae and a hard leather choker. Do you think you could handle both? To explain the situation, I had entrusted the commission to another leatherworker, but found the quality of his work so wholly unacceptable that I had no choice to demand that he start again. Naturally, I gave the fellow a sound dressing down, reminding him that he had dishonored the name of Fen-Yll and so on, only for him to run off, bawling, leaving a trail of snot and tears in his wake. You could stand to be a little kinder. Just a bit. Needless to say, I was more than a little concerned. After all, there was a very real possibility that I was going to have to keep a customer waiting, but thanks to your timely arrival, everything will be put to rights. As I've already mentioned, I need you to craft the 2 articles in your overly sensitive colleague's stead. This will be your first task undertaken for Fen-Yll Fineries. This is an opportunity few leatherworkers receive. See that you don't squander it. What is it, troubled by the crushing weight of expectation? Well, you may cast your fears aside. You've done yourself credit thus far, carrying out my instructions with nary a complaint and taking all my criticism on the chin. I know that you won't shame us. And even should the worst come to worst, I know you'll have the good grace to go before the customer and apologize in person. But enough talk, you had best get started if you're to complete the order on time. Damn! We actually have moved up quite a bit, haven't we? Alright, well, I'm planning on wearing those hard leather caligae and hard leather chokers, and I'm just now realizing the one thing I forgot to do was clear out my armory chest. Oh well. Anyways, we do need to craft another of each because we are intending to use those for ourselves, the ones that we crafted already. So, let's go ahead and eat our frumin tea, which we are starting to run low on. Might actually be a good idea to make some more crafter food as a culinarian, but I'll look into that probably off screen. Alright, so we needed a hard leather caligae, which is somewhere in here, I would assume. Requires 1 hard leather, 1 bronze rivet. Oh, I made those for other things, and 1 beast sinew. Actually, while we're at it, let's check what we need for the choker. 2 beast sinew, got it. Alright, let's pick up that beast sinew and get to work on crafting. First, the hard leather choker. I'm not gonna worry about making it high quality because, honestly, screw you, Jiva. I'll probably get yelled at for this, but oh well. And let's hand them over. The 2 pieces are ready, you say? That remains to be seen. Don't worry, I took care of your task. Here's your choker, and here's your caligae. The leather used is well made and the articles look as they should. The construction is solid. Good. As you know, this type of leather is valued for its toughness and durability, yet these same qualities make it troublesome to work. An inexperienced leather worker often ruins the material with shoddy stitching and poor molding, resulting in a final product that is misshapen, brittle, and liable to fall apart. Your Caligae choker, however, bear none of the hallmarks of amateurism. Your construction is solid and your leather has retained its strength. You have grown considerably as a leatherworker, Satora. Your latest creations attest to this. But you still have some ways to go. The clasps aren't securely fastened and the stitching needs to be tighter. In short, you must learn to pay more attention to the details. These articles aren't quite fit to be placed in the customer's hands, but they can be salvaged. You have done your part well enough, I will see to the rest. In the meantime, I would have you attend to something else. It is an important duty and one that is all too often overlooked by artisans, namely taking responsibility for falling short of expectations. In the guild's reception area, you will find an Ul'dah gentleman named Sozabati, one of our regular customers. It is he who placed the order for the Caligae choker. I would have you go to him and kneel in apology for the delay. Alright, well, I don't think that would have turned out any differently even if we had done a high quality, so... Hello, sir. I apparently need to apologize to you for not being quite perfect. Also, she's not just outright calling us awful anymore. Now she's giving actual feedback, so I think we're improving. She should probably be giving that type of feedback earlier in people's studies, but yeah. Alright, where is kneeling? Kneel. There it is. It's always at the top and I miss it. Every time I need an emote. Huh? What in the name of the 12 are you doing? Do get up! What's that? My order is delayed, you say? Is that all? And there I was thinking something terrible had happened. It's quite alright, truly. I came here precisely because the Leatherworkers Guild has never compromised on quality. This trifling delay only confirms to me that the principle still endures. Anyway, it is very kind of you to bring me word. By the by, your face isn't familiar to me. Are you new to the guild? So Jiva herself is applying the finishing touches to your handiwork even as we speak. Well, I dare say the guildmaster sees promise in you. Why else would she consider your work worthy of her personal attention? She is famous for having cut up far more experienced leatherworkers' efforts for scraps, and that's before their very eyes. As for encouraging you to come and apologize, some may think that Jiva goes too far, but it is simply her way of educating her own on the finer points of business. As a native of Ul'dah, I may say with some confidence that it is an education worth enduring. Well, it has been a pleasure to meet a rising star of the Leatherworkers Guild, and that is no hollow flattery I speak. Your name is Satora Lancy, yes? I shall observe your career here with great interest. In fact, the next time I place an order at Fen-Yll Fineries, I shall make a point of insisting that you are given the job. I need to re-emphasize that we are given a job to make Fen-Yll Fineries branded work. With how much she's been hyping up the brand and how hard it is to be a leather worker for them, that's pretty good. Alright, we got great strides from hitting level 21, and we're gonna have to go to the market board today. I really didn't want to, but we're doing decently well on money. Decently well. So, I'm not too upset about it, but yeah, there's a couple things we need that we just can't really get easily at the moment. One is alumin, which I believe we're going to be getting from the last gathering job we're going to be picking up, which won't be for a little bit. We need at least 10, so that 13 for a pretty low price is perfect. And we need old goat skins, which drop from old goats, which we haven't really run into yet. We haven't had the opportunity to run into them yet. We need 10 skins. So let's see, the cheapest way to get 10 skins would probably be this, and this would get us exactly 10. But it'd be slightly less cost effective than just getting 15 now, so we'll go for that. Also, person selling a stack at 99, respect. I kind of want to buy that if not for the fact that 99 adds up to a lot of money. It would be really nice to just have a big stack of those ready to go for a while, but oh well. Yeah, that was expensive. Dropped us down to 8,000 gil left. I'm going to be as sparing as I can be with the market board. But in this case, we couldn't really avoid it. Alright, first off, we're going to make 10 old goat leather from the new set of crafting recipes. Alright. To be safe, I'm going to do quality first because I'm pretty sure we'll knock that progress out in 1 or 2 steps easily. Two steps it is. Alright. Then we're gonna go ahead and quick craft 9 more. A new base material for us to work with. I love it. We are moving up to higher quality goods. Alright, now we can get to work on actually crafting everything we need. Let's see, for this set we need 5 beast sinew, no, I went the wrong way again. 1 bronze ingot, which we've already made, 2 cotton yarn, oh no. Okay, I will probably have to get that from the market board. 1 elm lumber. Oh god, we're at this point. Yep, okay. 2 fish glue? Jesus. 7 hard leather, which we can make ourselves, / already have. 1 iron ingot, 1 iron rivets, which we should have. 1 undyed cotton cloth, which we're gonna need to buy. 4 white coral, which I'm pretty sure I have. Pretty sure I have that. Okay, this sucks. God damn it. I hate this transition over to level 20 materials. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going for Poverty Week again. We'll just have to put off a lot of the crafting recipes and we'll get to them next time once we're able to actually gather the materials. Alright, first off we have hard leather ring bands for, looks like, casters. Get some high quality hard leather. Oh, we're gonna need some more hard leather. Alright, I'll have to probably buy some more animal hides. Alright, next up we have a hard leather skull cap, skipping. Here we go, we can make this. Hard leather wristbands. Which is for, it looks like, DPS classes. Alright, next on our list we have Goatskin Cesti for Pugilists. Here, let's try and get a better angle so I can try and get a slightly more interesting thumbnail this time. I am well aware that my thumbnails in Final Fantasy XIV tend to be lacking. It's frustrating because I get all my thumbnails as screenshots from the video, but well, there's not always interesting screenshots to grab. Next up we have Goatskin Mitts, which is going to be for DPS classes. Alright, Goatskin Mins. Wow, goatskin mitts done. Next up we have goatskin wrist guards, which is for gatherers. Then we have a goatskin pot helm. I cannot say goatskin. That's the problem here. I just cannot say that word. Alright, goatskin pot helm is for DPS classes. Alright, next on the list we have goatskin. Nope, can't do that one. We can do the initiate's gloves. Oh, right. Gotta select at least a high quality all goat leather because we're running low. I marked it down that we'll need 7 hard leather, but we haven't gotten to most of that hard leather we will need to use yet, and we're near the end. So that's making me worried that either I miscounted, which would be great if I overcounted, or we're about to have a lot of things that use a lot of hard leather. Or actually, wait, we do have a lot of things we skip, so we're probably fine. It's frustrating that there's so many things we would either need to get from the market board or craft ourselves from later crafters, but Alright then, with that, I think off screen I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that this time I actually do clear out my armory chest. But other than that, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're heading on to something completely new. Well, it's another crafter. We've got another crafter class coming up. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, the second and final crafter for Gridania, we are going to be heading to the Carpenter's Guild, learning how to make things out of wood. I'll see everyone next time for that.